Alright. Ugh. Nice big yawn before the goddamn game. So we're about to play the Saints. Kind of waiting on that. While we're waiting, I mean, we might as well look at his stats this year. Bryce Young, you're a piece of shit. I fucking am so mad with Bryce Young, especially after last game. 5 for 6. I have never in my whole career been negative for passing interceptions. This is by far one of the worst. Rushing, we're doing pretty good. Receiving, we're doing, I mean, as good as it could get. I want to see, and defense we're playing absolutely. We're like the #1 defense in the league, I'm pretty sure. But that's usually how it is. Anyways, passing. He is, okay, well, he's not doing Bobby Boucher. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? Why is it Bobby Boucher? Might as well change this guy's team to the Mud Dogs. Wait, I'm so confused. Why it's Bobby Boucher? So whoever's not familiar with Bobby Boucher, The Water Boy. It's a movie with Adam Sandler. I'm pretty sure everybody in this whole league has watched it if you're a football guy. Um, Weird. Alvin Kamara's for 3 games actually. I don't know. That's not too good. Only 1 touchdown too. He doesn't really run the ball at all. Bobby Boucher's got 6 attempts for 14 yards. So, Chris Olave. So he likes to throw to his tight end and his main receiver. Other than that, like I mean, it drops to 8. And his longest is a 27. So he's not really bombing it up. It looks like he's just maybe doing something over the middle with Chris Olave, or or like corner routes with him, because like that's good range for like corner routes. That's good range for that, and we're gonna be playing hopefully man in this. Michael Thomas is doing absolutely nothing for this. He's 4th in receiving. So I mean that tells you something. The only ones with touchdowns is Adam Trotman and this Anais Smith. I'm just really confused why Bobby Boucher is. He's got a decent line, I'm gonna be honest. He's got a pretty good line actually. Damn. But we should be able to pick off this quarterback a few times today, so not necessary invite sent. Oh, let's search at the same time. Okay. Alright, sick. Okay, this should be a W. This should be a W. We're not messing around today. Bryce Young, I sense you have some making up to do. Hey man, we're kicking off on top of it all. This doesn't start any better.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on.
Let's go. Let's get this. He's taking this out.
End zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out, and he returns this to the 22.
All right, here we go. Okay, watch corner routes already. Where's Chris? Chris is the guy in 12, I'm pretty sure.
First throw, here's Winston.
No! That better not be picked or something, or roughing the passer.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. So the whole...
What's this guy doing? Changing up some stuff. Okay, he's ready.
On the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. One back in the backfield, he'll get the
I switched off. I was hoping he wouldn't.
To him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So many people open there, and I chose the absolute worst target possible.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think...
There it is. Chris Godwin, man, he's a monster this year.
Chris Godwin, his 5th
He's a monster this year, I'm telling you.
And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an open.
Okay, that was a quick score. Quick score. Let's go. Just gonna keep this shit up all game. That's it. Already have a pick. First throw, first pick.
Set now to kick this one away.
Now we just need to not play like the Dolphins.
Here comes a return from the
hey, get off this fucking block.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Honestly, having Bryce Young, especially how he played last week, oh man, there's like nothing. Oh, okay.
On the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
Okay.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again.
Okay, this is how we threw the pick last time.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Complete. Smith has it.
Okay.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent.
Let's go.
For Smith, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And
that's bait. We baited him there.
Possession of the football. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it.
We can get him on a play action here. I don't think he thinks we're going to
increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
Across the formation, he finds Godwin.
And Godwin, another one.
Chris Godwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Way better. Yeah, that's a terrible kick. Way better start though.
Send this one away.
Okay, tap R1.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go to cover 3 now.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But
I was tapping that R1 button. I wanted that fumble.
It's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because
Ah!
have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a.
What is that? How many defenders touched Alvin Kamara there?
14 yards is the pickup, first down, New Orleans.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down
bunch.
in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way
Strip.
too early for that.
Oh, I was holding R1 there.
Double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right.
Yeah, let's go to a cover 2 man.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
We're looking to go over top.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
Okay, he threw that like into coverage basically, so.
And it's a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And some room to run now.
Man, Alvin Kamara breaks tackles.
This one down almost all the way to the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Play action. Outside coverage.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner.
I thought he was going outside for sure.
And they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26.
I don't know what Alvin Kamara is carrying actually in this game.
3rd and 5.
But I think we can get at least a few fumbles, maybe 2 fumbles this game. Depends on where we're situated. Man.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll drop to throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Anthony Walker.
Anthony Walker. And the Bucs are going to have great field position here as this is returned.
Okay, he's thrown for 3 first quarter picks.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now a play fake here on first down.
No! Way more over top, buddy.
Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40.
It's the shit I mean. He had the whole sideline. I wanted it farther outside. And I even tapped it.
And they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The problem is now he knows he can run the ball, which is wild right now. Like, he has a good line, but our tackling has been shit.
Yeah, I think the anticipation
for like a cover 2 man. Yeah, we're not getting a cover 2 man, I guess.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. There's Chris Olave.
Okay.
He has a big gain inside the 40 before.
That was a weird receiver route. That's why I didn't think he was going to do an in. I thought, if anything, he would do a post over the middle. And he would go to the middle safety, but...
This has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
All right, we're getting now getting hurt a little bit here.
inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds
If
up.
that was going to the tight end there, that would have been picked.
Force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Over top.
Back to throw again. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter.
Keanu Neal's going off.
Keanu Neal. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own
4
7.
first quarter
So
picks.
now 2 consecutive
I mean, that's the
drives
best
of
start for a
including
defense.
interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things.
I didn't even pick my play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, I thought it was caught.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a
I thought Godwin was gonna.
to the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that was quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, he'll drop to throw. Look at Mike Evans' way again.
Mike
He's
Evans.
got another one. And he is going to have a Bucs first.
Yeah,
down
last
as
week
they're
we
able to get
couldn't throw that route at all. Anything in over the middle was like overthrown, and the safety would pick it off.
The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Guess flood.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of
The cat's playing with a balloon, so if we all hear a big pop,
at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man has got it. It's complete.
okay, perfect.
Yeah,
That's a good 3rd down.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new
Man, what's with all this bunch?
Winning the battle up front and winning in a big way.
Okay, Lattimore would not be on Godwin here if he's playing man.
On play action, they'll throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin.
That hung.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce.
There
these
is
types of
a linebacker on.
On 1st down, they'll go to the
I was gonna do it. There was a linebacker on Chris Godwin. I could have took advantage of that, but
Stop it right at
I didn't even pick a play.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That was easy.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 1st and goal.
Oh no, there's a safety right over the middle.
Put this thing away before halftime. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Hey, good carry.
Get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
As long as you're with the air attack, that's got them down here. But now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh! I didn't think it was going to work.
Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers go nearly the
I was actually going to run it, and then I stopped and turned around, and I was like, fuck.
Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown.
Okay, 3 touchdown passes.
Look downfield
This
first,
is what
bring it
we
back to the
needed.
line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the
This guy's
football.
having a...
It's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
There you go. Schultz, 4 passing touchdowns first half.
Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first half lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
R1.
The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Hey, good throw.
This is Smith with a grab. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he will not make make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
He completes it to a
Man, we're getting a lot of hit sticks in this game.
The offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And we also get it at half, too.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I should have stayed with them, but I saw that running back leak.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I just don't want to play too much.
It looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Michael
Shit,
Thomas.
he is.
He's going to go out of
Yeah,
bounds.
let's maybe switch it up to zone. We're getting chewed in, man.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Oh,
he actually kicked it. I thought he would at least take it the first time.
And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the way forward. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and play a comeback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
All right.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Demario Davis there on the stop. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers.
I think we open the first play with a play action.
Standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has
I want to say inside running, and he's only really thrown it that medium in route and short passes. So let's pick him off. Let's pick this guy up.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Out of the end zone, here comes Hightower.
Oh, I saw that little hole.
Ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might
good 10-yard carry.
Because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Good job, Schultz.
This is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. The partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, You don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Okay, I need some good blocking here for a while. What are they doing, man?
Second and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
Hey, good run.
Stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to him on first down. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
I mean, we're kind of... I don't like any of this.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play.
Good job,
there.
Robinson.
With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to its
I thought his linebacker was going to make that tackle.
Parkey with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Saints 3.
The Ravens are 0-3. Didn't they go to the Super Bowl?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will.
The Raiders are 1-2. Oh no, I think he couldn't play any of his games. I don't know, but
he returned from middle of the end zone, and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can
try to
always
play
come
the
back
big route.
and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Play man.
Back to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
Pick.
Open man is the tight end Troutman. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any
Watch
yardage.
sticks. Sticks.
2nd and 6.
Pick. How am I not picking these?
Incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've
Top 10. We're like number 1.
throughout this game. This contest is now
So with the score line, he is allowed to go for it on 4th down now. I am definitely not allowed to go for it on 4th down.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
We're not trying to kill the
He was
score
under
here.
duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Yeah, just run the ball.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
4 on the stop. A gain of 5. And the Buccaneer.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I mean, no, let's just run it. On 3rd down, we'll throw it if necessary, but
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
unless he's doing a hardcore blitz and we can sense it.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now they'll run it on the toss.
No, he stopped me.
He's going nowhere as he is enveloped by
They want me to go for it, but we're not here to run up the score.
Left looking up at a 4th and 1. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
I do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Parkey is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect.
We could have scored with our defense, but again, we're not looking to run up the score. We were kind of just mostly trying to kill clock.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss.
Wait, it said he only had 3 interceptions. He had 4 in the 1st quarter.
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Unless he switched out his QBs.
All the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, that should have been picked.
Smith again. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. One thing I think is safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? They'll set up a throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. He's been pretty good. We've been so focused.
So come up after
I haven't said a word in a long time. Why is he in zone?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on.
My own guy tackled me.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Yeah, keep it on the ground.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Like, look at that. We could pass that easily.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down.
That'll end the game. Why is it not asking me to knee the ball? I guess he has timeout.
Leads to a new set of downs. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
The running back against the ball carrier.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
Yeah, that was a good game for us to bounce back off of. Just kind of look at everything. Yeah, if we ran that all the way, we would have definitely been leading. But again, we're not here to hurt people's feelings, so that's why we sit down on it. Devin White leads in picks, though. We actually lead for a bunch of things. We lead in rushing, we lead in receiving. Sacks, we're getting up there. Interceptions, our whole team has interceptions, so. Okay, wait, I want to check out what happened with his passing there. He played Jameis Winston, who came in for a throw and threw a pick right away. And then his Bobby Boucher threw the 4. Okay. I didn't notice that Jameis Winston came in. Oh, that's scary. Michael Thomas and Chris Godwin. Pretty sure he had all those yards in the first half. But anyways, we're going to kill that one for now.